So evil's been around since the dawn of time, waiting for you to save it, said Hot, stone-faced. Darling, if it wasn't for me, Eva would have kept playing second fiddle too good, dying in every story for no other reason than it made a tidier ending for the sweet, pretty effort to win. But now look at us. New uniforms, new classes, new castle, a new brand of evil. Which is why I've invited the students from Good to join our dance tonight. I want them to see Evil is no longer the ugly stepsister. Evil is young and glamorous and folk. Tonight isn't just a celebration, it's a flag in the sand. A flag that says, it's Evil's time now. And if we happen to bring a few efforts into our ranks along the way, well, then, Frasida. She snapped at her fingers as scrawny, blonde, wet-faced boy went in from the wings and handed her a glass of green juice. Isn't that right, Borden? Sophie smiled, sipping her juice. Flacida, he squeaked, fanning her with a palm front. Hot glared at the wet boy. Why is he here? More loud knocks assaulted the hall. Burden of woods beyond, said Sophie innocently, ignoring the knocks. Didn't you have him in class, Professor Hart? You are our school's teacher of evil history, are you not? Or do you make it a habit of not paying attention to the students you teach? Hot clenched his teeth. First of all, I'm here to teach history as a last-minute favor to you since no one wanted a job where everybody who takes it ends up dead. Second, I shouldn't even be here since Lady Lasso assigned me a normal quest like everyone else, which means my little soldier on your magic map should be in Madrigal fighting dragons and elves and maybe even getting my own fairy tale. But instead, I left my quest to help you. As Dean, I have the right to modify your quest as I see fit, said Sophie. And third, I know perfectly well who Borden is, Hot sprouted on, because he sprung at my challenges and every other teacher's the first week, which means he should have been expelled, since by your new rules, anyone who fails 3 challenges in a row is sent packing. I know my rules, thank you. I just couldn't bring myself to fail a fellow reader, Sophie sighed. I too came from humble beginnings. I too crafted a life better than governance, where I would have to churn butter and wash clothes and marry an obese man who expected me to obey him, and cook. It's why I started accepting applications from readers. They deserve to live out their fairy tales. Then why have you been complaining about readers the past 2 weeks? Hotz asked. Just that one government girl who destroyed the classroom and gives me the evil eye every time she sees me, and not in a good way. Borden, on the other hand, treats me like a goddess, Sophie said, beaming at the wet-faced boy. So, after his poor first week, I gave him the choice between being sent home or being my personal steward for the year. Looks a bit like the old you, doesn't he, Hotz? Before you started lifting weights to look like tattoos, I mean. Harder knocking now. If this is what you're like as Dean, I can't imagine what you have been like as Camelot's queen, said Hotz. Push, no way, Sophie said, locking against her throne. Presiding at court while people present their problems, that's not me. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, let them in, for heaven's sake, Sophie moaned. Instantly, Borden snatched a rolled up wet carpet from behind Sophie's throne and unfurled it across Evil Hall, shutting Nevers out of the way with cat-like hisses before he flung open the doors with a courteous bow. A gaggle of adults flurried down the carpet, waving wild arms and shouting so loudly that Sophie peeked around for a window to jump out of. You can't yank students out of class willy-nilly, Professor Bilius Manley yelled, Pipli hat flushing wet. You can't invite efforts into Evil Castle without schoolmaster approval, scolded Professor Shibashix, shaking her fists. You can't turn the schoolmaster's tower into your own private residence, said Yuba the Clone, Whitebeard teaching. You think that's bad? She's made baths mandatory, Castor the dog bellowed. For teachers too. The others gasped. Sophie cinched her bathrobe tighter, curls bouncing like Christmas ornaments. First of all, I can do whatever I want with our students since I'm dean. Second, seeing there is no schoolmaster, I could invite efforts to a Tahildred hootenanny if I